Welcome to Worship with the United Church. We are a peace and justice community, a movement towards wholeness in a fragmented world. We are united in spirit, inspired by grace. We love all, we welcome all, and we seek justice for all. As we begin our time together, I want to say a few things about today's sacred readings and about our ongoing series, and a word about what we have planned for next week. And I'll share my thoughts in reverse order because we are a church comfortable with doing things out of order. So next week we're going to celebrate All Saints Day, and everyone and anyone who would like to participate is welcome and invited and included. For those who will be attending in-person worship, we will set up some tables, and you are invited to bring a photo, a flower, a candle, a token, anything you'd like to bring to celebrate, honor, and remember your loved ones. For those who will be joining from a distance, you're encouraged to set up a sacred space in your home, in your yard, anywhere that's comfortable. Create a place to honor, to celebrate, and to remember. This will be our way of participating in an ancient church tradition of honoring all saints. And it'll also be a way of living into what we learned from Lucy last week when she taught us about the Mexican celebration of Dias de los Muertos. And the core, or the takeaway for me, was that we are indeed eternal. Our stories are remembered. When someone remembers us and tells our story, and that's true for us and it's true for our ancestors, we live on when we are remembered. So let's celebrate, honor, and remember together next week. And to help us remember, there's an invitation in the worship guide, which brings me to my second topic. The worship guide is how we stay connected. So we encourage you to check it out each week and to add things if you'd like to. The worship guide is where you will find invitations and calendars and reminders and announcements, along with requests for prayers, moments of praise and celebration, and snippets of wisdom and bits of inspiration. If you look at the worship guide today and last week and probably for the next several months, you will notice that there's an outline of upcoming series. And these series focus on our sacred neighbors, sacred seasons, sacred circles, and sacred stories. And in a printed format outline like that, they look pretty neat and tidy, don't they? But in reality, all of that is interwoven. In a sense, our sacred stories, our sacred circles, sacred celebration, and our neighbors defy separation. Thus, the title to the series, Mind the Gap. We're interconnected, and so we want to pay attention to any areas of celebration. It's a way of becoming whole and holy. You know, that's the focus of today's readings. This interconnection, this interweaving of our stories and our celebrations and our seasons. Listen carefully, and you will hear that they are filled with declarations of hope for all people and all nations. Reminders that God's love is for all people, all nations. That wholeness and salvation is extended to everyone. And Everyone is invited to celebrate, to sing, to praise. So let's prepare ourselves to enter deeply into the holy experience. Take a few breaths and let's share in a time of meditation.